Hello and welcome to Nana's Crafty Home. My name is Tanya. Today's tutorial is going to show you how to crochet the block granny stitch border. You can find this as a free pattern on my website, and I have a link below in the description for you if you'd like to check that out. I am using this border for my Easter granny square blanket, and you can find all of those squares as free patterns as well. Let's go ahead and get started. So I've worked a round of single crochet around this square, and I do recommend that you work a round of single crochet evenly around whatever project you're adding this border to. This is a solid granny square with chain 2 spaces, and I worked 3 single crochets in each of those corner spaces. So to begin, I am using the same color that I used for that round of single crochet, but if you're using a different color, just go ahead and join it. I am going to slip stitch into the middle single crochet of that corner. So that middle single crochet is where I'm going to begin. If you're joining a new color, just join it into that stitch. So I want to chain 1, single crochet, chain 2, and single crochet in that same stitch. And that is my corner chain 2 space right here. So I'm going to now chain 2, skip the next 2 stitches, and single crochet in the next stitch. Chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next. And I'm going to repeat that to my next corner. Chain 2, skip 2, single crochet in the next. So if your project doesn't have the right amount of stitches in order to work this all the way down your row, skipping 2 stitches to your corner, that's fine. You can easily just skip 1 stitch as I have here, chaining 2, and then working my corner in that middle single crochet of that next corner. So really easy to make some adjustments if you need to in this stitch pattern. So in the corner, I've worked a single crochet, chain 2, and I'll be working a single crochet all in that same stitch. And then I'm going to be repeating those same steps all the way around my project. Chaining 2, skipping 2, single crochet in the next. So just continue repeating that on around. So when I get to the end, I have worked my single crochet, chain 2, and then slip stitch into that first stitch. Go ahead and fasten off, and I'm going to join in my new color for the next round. So I'm going to be joining with a slip stitch to a chain 2 space right after any corner. So this is my chain 2 space, that corner space from the beginning. So I'm going to attach my new color yarn into that next chain 2 space here. Chain 3 and work 2 double crochets in that same chain 2 space. Then in the next chain 2 space, work 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3 double crochets in the next. And that's all you're going to be doing, working 3 double crochets in every chain 2 space until you get to your corner chain 2 space. So just continue that on down. When I get to my chain 2 corner space, I'm going to work 3 double crochets in that space. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets, all worked in that same chain 2 corner space. And then continue repeating 3 double crochets in every chain 2 space to your next corner, and repeat that on around. So I've worked my last corner chain 2 space, and I'm going to slip stitch to the top of that beginning chain 3, go ahead and fasten off. Join in my contrasting color. So I'm going to join my contrasting color in between 2 sets of 3 double crochet clusters after any chain 2 corner space. So this is my last chain 2 corner space. There's a set of 3 double crochets. Here's a set of 3 double crochets, and I'm going to slip stitch in between that set of 3 double crochet clusters. So join with a slip stitch, chain 1, single crochet in that same space, chain 2, skip over those 3 double crochets and work a single crochet in between that set of 3 double crochets and the next set of 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and repeat, working a single crochet between your sets of double crochet stitches. When you get to your corner, I've worked chain 2, skipping over those 3 double crochets, and in your chain 2 space, work a single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, all worked in that corner space. Chain 2, skip over those next 3 double crochets, work a single crochet between those sets of clusters. Chain 2 and repeat. And you're just going to be repeating that all the way around to the end. So I've worked that last corner, chain 2, skip over those next 3 stitches, and slip stitch to the top of that first stitch. You'd go ahead and fasten off. So now you're just going to continue repeating rows 3 and 4 to the width desired in your border. For your final row, you would end on a row 4, so you would end on the single crochet chain 2 row. And if you didn't want that last round to be that noticeable, but you still wanted to have that same effect of pulling your 3 double crochet clusters apart from each other, you could repeat that round in the same color as your double crochet cluster round. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. Thanks so much for being with me. As always, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss a new video. Thanks everyone. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.